once again leading the way into the chicane for the penultimate time. Here comes Salvador Garcia. He pushes his way through into third position. One more lap to go here at the TT Circuit Acid. Race number 2 of World Supersport 300s, and as Meyer leads away, but Salvador jumps off the front of the Brazilian. Here comes Fernandez into turn 1 on the Covey machine. He's into third. The home hero, Jeffrey Bowes, the race winner from yesterday, he's mired in the pack in sixth. He's behind Carter Thompson on the Kawasaki.
Jeffrey's not in a bad place right now because he's got Carter Thompson in front of him. Thompson's pretty fast, but you can see at this stage through this section of the track, it's so easy to get yourself in the wrong place. And Jeffrey now having to just get the elbows out, force himself to be in a position to keep inside the top 6.
Yeah, Jeffrey Bowes, he was shuffled back a little bit there. He's now back into 7th place.
We know Fernandez is really strong into the next change of direction. Jeffrey Bowes has to do something similar. He has to give himself a chance to pick off a few riders before we come up to the back straight and the run through towards the Gertimmer curve.
Here comes Torres, who went down yesterday. Bit of a moment on the rear, but Meyer once again, he loves that line. He uses it to absolute perfection once again. He swoops through to the front, and that's Salvador pushing out Torres. There's going to be contact, yes there is, and there's Finucci on the number 91, the white bike. He's come through, almost contact with one of the riders in front. We've got 5-6 abreast, and there he is again, Jeffrey Bowes. He's into second.
Jeffrey had to run over the curb onto the blue paint on the exit of 8, but he kept his momentum.
They're now setting each other up. They don't want to lead up going onto the back straight here. That's some gamesmanship, and it's a little bit naughty, I would say, from potentially Meyer and the riders behind. Jeffrey Bowes, he loses that, and that was contact there between Fernandez and Torres, I think. But Jeffrey Bowes, he's going for it. He's dropped the pin. Here comes Salvador and Meyer in towards the Ramshoek for the final time before we had the Gertimmer chicane. Meyer in the outside, Carter Thompson on the MTM Kawasaki. Here we go, 10 riders into the final chicane. Will be 10 riders coming in. Jeffrey Bowes looking for the double. Carter Thompson and Meyer have gone away, but it goes Dutch double the line for Bowes. Will it be? Yes, he's done it by a mere thousandths of a second ahead of Salvador, but Salvador has actually been given it by 1,000th of a second. I can't believe it, but Bowes, he thinks he's got victory here. Salvador thinks he's just missed out, but on our timing screens, Salvador's been given it. It's now been switched back on our timing screens, and Bowes has been given it by the narrowest of margins. 1,000th of a second. Can you believe it? It doesn't get any closer than that. And what a way to please the home fans, to celebrate victory here. He's done the double here in the Netherlands. The home hero, his 16th career victory, his 26th podium, and Jeffrey Bowes, he timed it to perfection as the rest of the riders were setting up and trying to play a bit of games. He saw the opportunity, he cracked the pin, he went for it, and that is what he should have done, because that was absolutely brilliant. Well timed from Jeffrey Bowes.
The one to watch here is though how many riders are running off the circuit at this point as well. There's a lot of riders that will end up having some sort of a penalty as well, and some of them have nowhere to go. The top 2 seem to get through the Ramshoek and the chicane.
Yes.
Okay, so that should be fine for them.
I think I counted, but maybe 4 or 5 riders have gone off there. There's Torres on the 47 out there, and Meyer and Carter Thompson, they were also out in the green. I think it was Finucci as well on the white bike a little bit further back. He was off the circuit as well at the final chicane. So we'll see some penalties potentially coming through. Drop 1 positions as we see the results are under review, but one that is not under review is your race winner, Jeffrey Bowes. That is what the fans here at Assen came to see, was Jeffrey taking the double, and he's delivered here. The only thing that didn't go his way was Super Pole yesterday, but he would give that up any day of the week to take a double victory in front of the home fans.